Hi friends, and welcome to the Brick House Bones Studios, home of Strong Bones Physical Therapy. And today I'm doing my own Strong Bones workout. I'm at the clinic on a Sunday and I thought, hey, why not hit the record button so I get to share this workout with all of you. So thanks for joining me. What we're doing today is my workout. I'm doing a kickstand deadlift. We're also going to do gorilla rows. We're going to balance those gorilla rows with a rotational push press. We're also going to do some planks, so we'll be down on the floor, and we're going to do some impact exercise using our step-up box. So gather the equipment that you need. You're also going to need a band for part of our warm-up routine here, all right? So I'm choosing heavier weights for my kickstand deadlift and my gorilla rows. Those are going to be my heavy lifts today. You do what works for your body based on your exercise experience and your training. Now, these exercises are designed to help people with low bone density and osteoporosis to work out at the right intensity, but you have to know based on your experience and your health history if you need to dial back the weights, pause on an exercise, or do it differently. Today, I'm working through 4 sets. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Lisa. I'm a physical therapist and I'm an osteoporosis exercise specialist. And based on my own low bone density and that of my clients, I provide exercise videos for you so that you can help have strong, resilient bodies. That enables us to keep doing the things we love with the people we love. And that is the whole point. That's why I'm here. All right, so let's get started and get ready for our warm-up. I'll set this down. We're going to get ready for 4 sets. Do you have to do 4 sets? Absolutely not. You do you. I'm going to meet you where you're at. You're just going to watch me, but you do what feels right for your body. So let's start out, and let's just say that one more time. This is a moderate to higher intensity workout as far as strength goes. You can adjust the intensity down by using much lighter weights, but this is for experienced exercisers, people that have already been doing this type of exercise. All right, here we go. Squat warm up. 2, 3, let those knees come outward, not towards each other. 5, 6, 2 more. 7, 8. So no weights. We're warming up the muscles we're going to be using. Let's go up on your toes, back on your heels. Toes and heels. Also a little bit of a balance exercise. Toes and heels. I have loved doing this, loved producing videos, love reading all the feedback from the people that watch them. I really think that there was a huge gap, hands on top of the shoulders, a huge gap in exercises that weren't just for the very beginners or the most frail. They were missing strong bones exercise for people that had the ability to do some good, intense strength work. And so I've been trying to make that content available for you, as well as osteoporosis safe yoga videos. Okay, there's our alternating push press. All right, let's step out, reach and return. Reach and return. Here we go. Good, alternating steps. So just warming up the body, getting the tissues ready. I always warm up. I generally prefer to warm up on rower or bike or treadmill or walk, but it doesn't really work for videos very much. So let's warm up this way instead, which is just fine. All right, let's come down here. We're going to take a nice wide-legged step. Let the hips draw back, but a straight spine and back up. So that's what this looks like from the side. Nice straight back. Warming up those hamstrings. Here we go. Good. Step those feet together. Let's take one foot on your step box or your step or wherever you're using for your stepping. And let's step up and down with that same leg for 5. And 1. Good. Switch it up. Other foot. Notice I lean into the step. Notice my knee comes forward, loading the hips. Step up, step down. All the weight is on the front leg. Weight on that leg, I'm pushing the step towards the floor. I think that's 5. All right, Let's grab your bands all the way out straight. Pull it across your chest. I always hit the microphone when I do that. Always. Doesn't matter where I put the microphone, it always hits it. Good. Good. Let's step on that band. We're going to hinge at the hip, so hips go back, but heart stays up, and pull. If you need to tighten up on the band, get a little more resistance, go for it. Pull. Pull. I was carrying laundry up the stairs this morning, holding the laundry basket close to my body. It was a full basket, hold it. And this was the exercise that does that strength. Just holding this band close to the body was the same thing as holding that heavy laundry basket close to my body while I carried it up the stairs. That's why we do these things. Flip this around your back. Stagger your stance. Press out and back. Out. I'm not coordinating my breathing right. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, so touching base on all of the movements that we need to have warmed up for our deadlifts. You put your band away. For our rows, for our push presses, for our step ups, and for our planks. Let's just do one more warm up here for our deadlifts. With the feet together, hips go back, hands slide down to mid shin. Notice my back is nice and straight. And we're doing a kickstand deadlift today. And this is more of a one-legged version with a little bit of a prop using the other leg just for balance. And I love, this is my favorite version of deadlifts because it really allows me to feel and focus on that leg. So without adding the weight, we're gonna talk about how we do this here. So if I'm doing a kickstand deadlift on my right leg, so that right leg is forward, and the back leg is going to be just light. So I'm just on the toes. My weight is on the front leg. That is the key. Too many people will shift their weight and their weight will be in between and it's not gonna feel the same. So your weight needs to be on the front leg. Your back leg is just a kickstand. It's just holding your balance. And then you're gonna reach that back leg, the hip back, and then stand back up. So you'll have dumbbells or kettlebells in your hand as you reach the right hip back, back, back. Hands come down, straight spine as you see that, but that is what we're going to do for our kickstand deadlift. So for me, I like to do 2 weights. I like to lift heavy on this, but my first round, I'm starting with just 1 kettlebell. So this is my warm-up round. You choose your weight to be at the intensity for matching your level of fitness right now. So you can go as light as you need to. Okay, so I'm on my left leg. I've got my kickstand back here. I'm reaching back for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feels great. Switching legs. I'll show you this one from the side. Here we go. I'll show you from this side. Switching legs, heart up, squeeze those armpits closed. 1. Reach the hip back. 2. All the weight on the front leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Love it. I feel that here. It's where you should feel it too. Maybe some in the quads also, but mostly through the hamstrings and the hips. All right, now we're coming on to our gorilla rows. I love gorilla rows. We're going to do our hip hinge. So the hips hinge back and we alternate. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Nice work. Now, if you don't like that position, you can always do a supported row instead. Now we're going to balance that pulling motion with a pushing motion. So I always like to have balanced exercises in my routine, working complementary muscle groups. So feet maybe a tiny bit wider than your hips. Weights are in the power position with the wrist right on top of the elbow and the weights coming right out from the shoulder. We're going to do a little dip, press, and turn. Notice the back foot. Notice the pelvis turns also. So a rotational push press. Here we go. We're going for 12 total, 6 per side. Dip, press. 2, 4, 6, pressing up high. 8, it's not out, it's up. 10, 12, nicely done. Moving on to the impact. So if you look at this routine, the deadlifts are a back strengthening back body exercise. The rows are also a back muscle strengthening exercise. So we're targeting spinal muscles. The push press is also, it's a shoulder press, which was in some research studies that supported bone density. We're doing impact exercise that supports bone density, and we're doing core exercise. So all evidence-based activity here. So now moving on to the step, we're going to do some split jumps essentially. We'll step and switch, switch. So we're going to move at a tempo. So you can do it at that pace. You can even just do like this. You can go slowly, taking your time, switching on each step, or you can join me in this 1, 2, 3. We're going to go for 20. Are you ready? So start with the foot on the step. We're going to jump up and switch feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. 20. Fabulous. Get your heart rate up too. It's not our point, but it does it. Coming down to the floor into our plank. So we did 20 impacts on that. We're doing 4 rounds, so you're going to have 80 impacts in this session today, which is on track for the guidelines and what we want. Okay. Coming down into plank position, you can do on hands like I am, or if your wrists don't like it, you can do it on elbows. And you're going to have to trust my count on this. Feet come out long. You can do full plank. You can do knee plank. You do you. Here we go. We're holding our plank. Lift that heart up. Tuck the chin, long neck. Hold. Good work. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, coming back up. There's round 1. Get a drink if you need. We're going to modify the planks, make them a little more complex each round with some leg movements, some shoulder taps, some different things. All right, coming back up. Ready for round 2 of kickstand deadlifts. I've increased my weight. My first round was more of a warm-up weight. This is my working weight. There's my kickstand in the back. I'll show this from this side. Kickstand in the back. Here we go. 1. Oh yeah, I love that feeling. 2. Feeling of effort. 3. 4. 5. Take your time. Feel that motion. Notice where the tension is as you do this. 8. Other foot. Get your little balance. Toe back there. Here we are. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8. Nice. Coming into our gorilla rows. Adjust your weights if you need to. Here we go. Hips go back. Alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Starting to get the breathing rate up, starting to get warm. It was cold in the clinic, but I'm not cold any longer. Okay, feet just a tiny bit wider than your hips. And we're going for our 10 rotational push presses. So little dip, pressing up high and back. Dip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. You may or may not be wondering why. Well, why only 10 with that, Lisa? Well, that is a pushing motion, and we're also doing a pushing motion in our plank. So I figured the additive effect of 2 pushes and 1 pull was the right balance. Coming back to our step box for 20. Any way you want to do it. You can step or you can jump. You do whatever works for you. Here we go. Get your 20 in. 10. 20. That's power, that's explosiveness, that's compression on our skeleton and our bones that tell it to grow stronger. Coming back down. So we're going to come into a plank. I'll count out a 10-second plank hold, and then we're going to do knee to same side elbow without rounding. Let me demonstrate. So from here to here, but not this. Okay? 10-second plank, 10 knees to same side elbow. Here we go. Get in position. Kick those legs back. 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. If you wish, go wide with those knees. Walk those arms way forward. Take a little long arm child's pose stretch. Sometimes my low back really thanks me for doing this. And it's okay to pause in the middle of your high intensity strength work. This isn't about your cardio. I'm breathing hard and that's okay, but we're not here because of the cardio. We want to be mindful and intentional how we're moving with our strength exercises. All right, starting back with your kickstand deadlift. I like to alternate the starting leg each time. So I started on the left last round. I'm starting on the right this round. This is round 3, folks. 2 more rounds. Here we go. Reach that hip back. 1, 2. Notice where you feel it. 3, 4. So great for strengthening the back body. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, yeah, like it. Okay, gorilla rows are next. Change out your weight if you need to. Do what works for you. Coming into our hinge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strengthening the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Our push press, countering the pulling motion with a pushing motion. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like it. I like the turn with that. It just adds a fun factor. Here we go. The heart rate has never slowed down, but we're going to ramp it up again. Let's get to our step. Get your 20. Get your 20 in. 10. 20. Drink. Planks. This time, 10-second hold and 10 flutter kicks. Looks like this. Plank, flutter kick. So straight back. Doesn't have to go far. Doesn't need to go high. But just lifting the legs straight up off the floor. Let's get into plank position. Here we go. Check your heart. Make sure your heart's open. Your chin is tucked. Your neck is long. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Drop those knees. Push it back. Take a breath. One more round. Get a drink if you need to. I'll take one more. It's true. Literally, I was coming in to work out and to do a little work. It felt like a good session to record, so I hope you guys like it. Okay, switching lead leg again. Left leg is the lead leg. Last round. Let's finish strong. Grab your weights for your kickstand deadlift. Here we go. Reach that hip back. Knee becomes soft, but it's not a squat. Six, 7, 8, 1. I think you guys know by now that I practice what I preach. I have to. I mean, I do it for my own bone density. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Definitely feel by that fourth set, it's a nice amount of fatigue, knowing that the work is working, right? It's the right amount of fatigue, knowing that the work is working. Gorilla rows. Here we go. Get into your hinge position, which looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. Between the deadlifts and the gorilla rows, I'm almost too short of breath to talk, but that's okay. All right, in position. Everybody with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for the win. Up next, our impact section. We have 2 exercises left. Let's finish strong. We'll cool down on the mat for a bit after, but let's knock it out here. Do your 20 steps or impacts or jumps. 10. 20. Nailed it. Way to go. Way to go. Now, last variation on the plank. We'll do a 10-second plank hold, and then we're going to do knee to opposite side elbow. So it's not a crunch, it's just pulling the knee up. That's all. You ready? Let's knock it out here. Get into your plank position. Hit set, check your posture, and hold. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to opposite elbow. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Very good. Drop those knees nice and wide. Crawl those fingers forward. Sink down between your knees. Take a breath. You did great work today. I love that session. Very compact, purposeful. Float forward all the way down to your chest. And you can either do just a baby cobra here. We can start with that. Just this little baby press up. Good. Lengthening the spine there. Pushing up onto hands and knees. And then rolling onto your back. In this position, let's take the arms wide like the letter T and the feet wide like the mat. And let the knees sway over to the right. Just really letting them relax. Now push the left hip forward so you get just that little bit more stretch through that front thigh. So squeezing the left glute. Great work, everybody. I'd love to know what you thought of that workout. Coming back to center here, taking the knees to the other side, just letting them sway and relax there first. This is exactly some of the things I do with clients in the clinic. Now squeeze that right glute, push that hip forward just a little bit so we get that bigger stretch down the front. It's helping to coordinate the right combination of exercises to get the stimulus that we want to, 1, be strong, and 2, help our bones to be strong. Coming back to center, we'll take the hands down. We're going to lift. We're going to press the feet into the mat. Lift the hips up into a bridge and hold. Press the hands down. Hold. Let the hips come all the way down. Extend the left leg out. Hug the right knee into the chest. Good. Extend the right leg out. Hug the left knee into the chest. Great. Extend both legs out, both arms out. Full body stretch. One breath here. Super. We're gonna roll onto our sides now. All the way onto our sides so we can come up. Hands and knees position. Get up from the floor safely and correctly. Thank you for joining me on this workout. I hope you liked it as much as I did. I got a good sweat going on and some good fatigue level, so that was just right for me. I will see you next time.